Hello guys and welcome back to the Mayan channel. This is the Premier League predictions for week number 20 and into the new year 2025. These fixtures will be played this weekend, the 4th, the 5th and the 6th of January 2025. On this video there is no Mayan but there is myself, KFC Dad, and Wesley Schnauzer to give you our predictions. We do have Mayan predictions to give out as well. So let's do the scores from week 19, and in third place is Mayan with 100 points. In second place is Wesley Schnauzer with 105 points, and still top is KFC Dad with 135 points. So that's the scores from week 19. Don't forget guys to give us a like, give us a comment, give us your predictions down there, and if you haven't already subscribe to the channel and help us to reach our targets. Okay, let's dive into these games, and the game number 1 is Tottenham Hotspur versus Newcastle United. Now Tottenham Hotspur, they played against Wolves in their last game and got a draw out of it. They were winning 2-1 up until the last few minutes where Wolverhampton Wanderers equalised, and so they ended up getting a draw. They've only won once in their last 5 games, and it's contrasting difference to Newcastle, who are on the up. They've won 4 on the bounce, scored 15 goals, and in their last game they won 2-0 against Manchester United. Now Isak is scoring goals nearly every game, and they are currently sitting in 5th position in the Premier League. So my prediction for this one is a 2-1 win for Newcastle United, and Mayan has gone for a 3-1 win for Newcastle United. What about you, Mr. Schnauzer?
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name's Wesley Schnauzer, and a happy new year to you all and all the best for 2025. The first game we're going to predict is Tottenham Hotspur versus Newcastle United. I think this will be a 2-2 draw.
Game number 2 is a 3 p.m. kickoff on Saturday. The previous game was a 12:30 kickoff, and it is Aston Villa versus Leicester City. Now, Aston Villa, they're a bit up and down at the moment. They drew their last game with Brighton and Hove Albion. Tariq Lamptey getting the equaliser for Brighton. Aston Villa were winning 2-1, and then Tariq Lamptey getting that equaliser. Leicester City, they lost 2-0 to the current champions Manchester City at the King Power Stadium. But there was encouraging signs for Leicester in this one. They played well, but they didn't take their chances, and Manchester City did. So they lost 2-0 in that one. They have lost 4 in a row and have dropped into the relegation zone. They're second from bottom at the moment because Ipswich won their game against Chelsea and have climbed above Leicester now. So this is a must-win for Leicester. Aston Villa, like I said, they're a bit up and down. Sit currently 9th in the league and also in the Champions League action. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw for this one. And Mayan has gone for a 2-1 Leicester City win. What about you, Mr. Schnauzer? What about your prediction?
Next up, we got Aston Villa against my team, Leicester City. Aston Villa are 9th in the league and are up and down a bit, but they're doing okay. Leicester City, my team, are not doing okay. Second from bottom in the league, lost 4 in a row, but did show some fighting spirit in their last game against Manchester City. I'm going to go for another Desmond, a 2-2 draw in this one.
Game number 3 is Bournemouth versus Everton. Bournemouth, they in their last game also got a 2-2 draw, so there was a lot of Desmonds in week 19. They got a 2-2 draw against Fulham with Tara scoring an 89th minute equaliser for Bournemouth. Everton, in their last game, they lost 2-0 to Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest doing very, very well, and they're a tough team to beat. So they lost 2-0 to Nottingham Forest. Currently sitting in 16th place in the Premier League is Everton. On this one, I've gone for a 2-1 Bournemouth win, and Mayan Silver Fox has gone for a 2-2 draw. He's gone for a Desmond. And what about you, Mr. Schnauzer? What's your prediction?
Bournemouth versus Everton. Bournemouth doing very well at the moment, 7th in the league and not lost in their last 5 games. Everton have lost their last game, and on this one I'm going to go 2-0 to Bournemouth.
Game number 4 is Crystal Palace versus Chelsea, a London derby. Let's start off with Chelsea. Chelsea sitting 4th in the league at the moment, and they have lost their last 2 games, losing 2-0 to Ipswich in their last game and 2-1 to Fulham in the game before. Are they going through a small blip? Well, it looks that way. Can Crystal Palace take advantage of this? Now, Crystal Palace, they won their last game against Southampton 2-1, and they drew the one before that. So they are creeping up the table slowly. What will happen in this game? Well, I've gone for Chelsea to go back to winning ways, and I've gone for a 2-1 win. Mayan Silver Fox has gone opposite to that, and he's gone for a 2-1 win for Crystal Palace. Now, what about you, Mr. Schnauzer?
Crystal Palace versus Chelsea, London derby. Crystal Palace doing alright at the moment. Chelsea have lost their last 2 games. I still think Chelsea will win this, and I'm going 2-0 to Chelsea to win.
Game number 5 is Manchester City versus West Ham United. Now, Manchester City in their last game, they beat our Leicester City 2-0 at the King Power Stadium. Goals from Haaland and Savinho. They played well, but Leicester played well and didn't take their chances. So before that, they drew 1-1 with Everton. So are they starting to pick up and find some form? I think they probably are. West Ham United, they lost their last game against Liverpool 5-0. Previous to that, they were doing okay. They had some wins, they had some draws, and they were doing okay. Will this knock their confidence? I think it will, and I've gone for a 3-1 win for Manchester City. And Mayan Silver Fox has gone for a 3-0 win for Manchester City. What about you, Wesley Schnauzer? What's your prediction for this?
Manchester City versus West Ham United. Manchester City winning their last game against my team 2-0. West Ham United losing their last game 5-0 against the current league leaders. I think this will be another win for Manchester City, and I've gone 2-0 to Manchester City.
Game number 6 is Southampton versus Brentford. At the moment, Brentford are playing, at the time of recording this video, they're playing against Arsenal, and Arsenal are winning 3-1 at the moment. It was 1-1 sort of in the first half, but then Arsenal have come storming back. The game is still going on, but I think Arsenal will win this. Southampton, in their last game, they lost 2-1 and are still at the bottom of the league with just 6 points. Not doing well. They do have a new manager in charge at the moment. They have Ivan Juric in charge, and they have been playing better, but they've still not been able to put their chances away. On this one, I've gone for a 1-1 draw. I think Southampton will get a point out of this one. And Mayan the Silver Fox has gone 3-1 to Brentford. What about you, Mr. Schnauzer? What's your prediction?
Southampton versus Brentford. Southampton have a new manager in charge. They've been playing well but not getting the results. And Brentford have just lost to Arsenal. I think this will be a 1-0 win for Southampton. A first win in a long time for them.
Game number 7 is Brighton and Hove Albion versus Arsenal. Now, Arsenal, like I mentioned earlier, are playing right at this moment, and they are moving into second place with a 3-1 win if they do win this one, and they will move into second place. They're playing against Brentford at the moment. Brighton have not been doing that great at the moment. They're in 10th place, haven't won in their last 5 games. Last 3 have been draws, and their last game was against Aston Villa, getting an 89th minute goal to get the 1 point from that game. So on this one, I've gone for a 3-1 Arsenal win, and mine is Silver Fox has gone for a 2-1 Brighton win. Wow. And Mr. Schnauzer, what's your prediction for this game?
Brighton versus Arsenal. Brighton not doing so well at the moment, and Arsenal are second in the league, won 3 in a row. I can't see anything but an Arsenal win. I'm going 2-0 to Arsenal.
Game number 8 is Fulham versus Ipswich Town. This is the first of the Sunday kickoffs, and Fulham, they are doing very well at the moment. They've not lost in any of their last 5 games. Drew their last game with Bournemouth 2-2, and Ipswich Town getting that win against Chelsea, which is put them above Leicester City. They're still in the relegation zone, but they're above Leicester City now. And they're getting a good win there. They're playing really well. However, I'm going to go for a hard-fought 2-1 win for Fulham. And mine, the Silver Fox, has gone for the same prediction as me. And what about you, Mr. Schnauzer? What's your prediction for this?
Fulham versus Ipswich Town. Fulham do very well at the moment and sit 8th in the league. Ipswich getting a win and going above Leicester City in the bottom 3 at the moment. But I think this will be a draw, a 1-1 draw.
Game number 9 is the second of the Sunday kickoffs, and it's a biggie. It's Liverpool versus Manchester United at 4:30. Right, so Liverpool in their last game, winning 5-0 against West Ham United, sit top of the league, haven't lost in their last 5 games, won 3 in a row. What else can you say about Liverpool? They're on fire. They're doing very, very well. Whereas the opposite can be said about Manchester United. Manchester United losing their last game 2-0 to Newcastle United, and I think they've only won once in their last 5 games. They sit in 14th position in the Premier League. I don't think they've been that low for a long time in position-wise. So what am I going to go for on this one? And I've gone for a 5-goal thriller. I've gone for 3-2 to Liverpool. Mine, the Silver Fox, has gone 3-0 to Liverpool. And what about you, Mr. Wesley Schnauzer? What's your prediction for this?
The big clash on Sunday is Liverpool, the current league leaders, against an out of sorts Manchester United. Manchester United are mid-table 14th, lost 3 in a row, and can't see anything but a Liverpool win. I'm going to go 4-1 to Liverpool for this one.
Game number 10, and it's the last game of the weekend. This is a Monday night kickoff, 8 p.m, and it is Wolves versus Nottingham Forest. Now, Wolves, since they got their new manager, haven't lost a game. They've won 2, and they drew their last one with Tottenham 2-2. And yeah, they're doing well. They've climbed out of the bottom 3. They're just above the relegation zone, above Ipswich, Leicester and Southampton. And Vitor Pereira has done very well for them since he's come in. Is that a new manager bounce, or is this how they will carry on? They do have good players. Now, Nottingham Forest are a different kettle of fish because they've won 5 of their last 5 games in a row, and they sit currently 3rd in the league and are a very, very good outfit and a very good team. I don't think they will. Wolves will win this, and I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Nottingham Forest. Mine the Silver Fox also thinks the same as me, and he's gone 3-1 to Nottingham Forest, and they'll be carrying on with their winning ways. What about you, Mr. Schnauzer? What's your prediction for this last game of this weekend?
Wolves versus Nottingham Forest, the Monday night kickoff. I think this will be a Forest win, and they will win 3-1 on this one. Thank you for watching, guys, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you on the next one.
We just want to say Happy New Year to everyone and all the best for 2025. Thank you for watching this prediction show for the Premier League week number 20, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and help us to reach our targets for 2025, and we'll see you on the next one. The next one will be the championship vlog and prediction vlog and the match day vlog for Villa away, so we hope we bring you some great content for those things, and we'll see you soon. Adios amigos.